Well, that certainly took a turn, didn't it? Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Grim Fandango. We have made it off of the, or away rather, from the Rubikava section. We are now, 1 year later, as Manny is now captain of the ship. We've apparently got some customs agents, or are they customs agents? Also, I just want to point out that I recognize the voice of the kid was Caden from Mass Effect, or Karth from Knights of the Old Republic. Probably one of his earliest voice acting jobs. Anyway, let's go deal with those customs agents, shall we?
Ensign.
Uh-oh. Well, that's pretty gruesome. Also interesting how they got all the way up here but didn't make it to the bridge.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor. Oh, no.
Oh, you guys see that? Back there in the corridor?
Deck Officer Glenn? This can't be happening.
Hey! He's back here!
Sack him!
Oh!
Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
Look on his face. Alright, yeah, we're in a bit of trouble here, aren't we? Thank you, Glottis, for saving my butt. Can I talk to you? I cannot talk to him. Alright, let's take a look around quickly. How are we going to get out of this predicament? Also, I love how weaselly the guy was. Yeah, we just want to check your bags. I'm totally a trustworthy individual. Anyway.
That's the throttle for the starboard side engine.
The engines have individual throttles. Is that how ships work?
That's the throttle for the port side engine. That's the throttle for the starboard side engine.
Okay. Port and starboard. Port is left, right? Starboard is right. It should be, because I just looked at the levers. Anyway, what's this button do? The button. Oh. Oh, what's this?
Looks like the anchor's down.
Ah, that's the anchor chain. Okay. I believe we have 2 anchors, is that right? Still can't talk to Glottis. Who, by the way, have we seen this amazing job he did spiffing up the ship?
That's the starboard anchor control.
Ah, okay, so these are the anchor buttons. I remember now. And that's the anchor chain.
Looks like the anchor's down.
Okay, so. Anything else to look at in here? Can I look at this amazing engine that Glottis? Yeah.
Híjole. Gladys sure did a number on that old diesel. If it were just a little more powerful, we could probably tear on out of here.
I tried. Oh, I tried. But I failed. It's not powerful enough.
Hey, maintain, sailor.
Yeah, we'll get out of this. Okay. Oh, that's new. Those buttons didn't used to be there, so I can go forward. Which doesn't do anything because we're moored, right? So go back. Still nothing happens. I can, however, maneuver left and right. Or not, I guess. Ah, yes, I can. Hang on, I'm trying to work this out. If I move only the starboard side engine, that would be moving backward. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So, anywho, the solution to this puzzle, I'm just going to skip to the solution. Basically, you can fiddle around with moving the ship to the left and the right, and you can pick up and drop the various anchors on the 2 sides. So I'm just going to leave this here for now. So that means that this anchor right now is down on the right side of the ship, whereas this anchor is sort of far off to the right next to the dock. So I'm going to push this button and raise this anchor. Good. Then I'm going to drop it. I think that was it. There was a clink sound there because the anchor hit the other anchor. And if I push this button again, Yep, it picks up the anchor, right? So this is because I dropped one anchor down on top of the other and they instantly hooked. So what that means now is that I can do... I think I only have one inventory item. Yeah, I only have the scythe. Let's use this.
Well, there you go. They're locked together like plastic monkeys from a barrel.
Ah, you guys remember that? Remember barrel monkeys? Is that still a thing? They still sell those? Anyway, so now if I push this button and raise this anchor...
Glottis, cover your ears.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
And now... Those two probably got a sinking feeling, huh? He named it Lola. Oh man, isn't that nice? I missed that. I missed that last times I played.
Just a little farther, Glottis.
Manny, choking?
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
Okay, so Mandy can apparently just walk on the bottom of the ocean, which makes sense, right? He's a skeleton. Also, alright, let me quickly recap, because a lot of information was kind of thrown at us in the previous episode, right? So, we're still looking for Mercedes, right? Who is not in Puerto Zapato, because we know that because, Sal's agents have not found her. She jumped overboard at the Pearl, which is not something that we were told about earlier, but that's apparently what we're looking for now. We're looking for the Pearl. And I imagine that she didn't do that on her own accord. Domino probably pushed her off or something. Anyway, we're now at the bottom of the ocean trying to figure out what to do. There's a thing over there.
According to our map, I think that's the Pearl.
Interesting cut there. Can I just walk there?
Beware, brave captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
Where?
Okay, that might not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
I let that play out just because I wanted to hear Glottis say that. Okay, so we can't leave the light. That is a problem. So we're going to have to wait for... Yep, there he is. Out there in the back. Just checking out what it looks like. Yeah, this is what it looks like on the old graphics. Which, honestly, the lighting in the old graphics makes this look a little spookier. Right? The dark is darker. Might just be on my monitor. Anyway, here he is, not far back. Unfortunately, we need to wait for him to come back. So in the meantime, you know, while we're waiting, how's your day been? You been having a nice day? You excited for this new year? You think maybe this will finally be the one where things finally stop being interesting? That'd be nice, right? Yeah, I'm doing pretty okay myself. A lot of bad, you know, mental health spots that I've been trying to claw myself out of, but that's, you know, overall, I always come to the realization that I'm here recording a video for, you know, YouTube, playing a video game. Honestly, my life could be much... Oh, here he is.
Amigo.
Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
Honestly, if you live in the land of the dead and you can just walk under the sea, I guess it's the monsters, right? Anyway, let's talk.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Can we tag along with you?
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I apologize for this.
Let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh, thank God it's over. I like singing, but that was terrible. Sorry for your ears. You can do it, Gladys. You can do it.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Can we borrow your light?
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Bah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
What about that big blue light right there?
No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
The moon. How do you figure?
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubicava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that?
Honestly, right?
How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But
Oldest trick in the book.
is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat.
Ship.
Why is everybody always talking about boats? You
Ships.
got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
It's not a boat, it's a ship. Manny has been working on a ship for years. He became a captain of a ship. He should know. It's a ship, it's not a boat. You can put a boat on a ship, but you can't put a ship on a boat.
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
Ooh.
What happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it
Ships.
comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
Oh dear. Okay.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damnedest thing. Glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Where did you get it?
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys? Oh, they don't mess with old Chapito. I'm too bright for 'em. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hey, what am I supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you taking me?
To the moon.
For a moment, I was blanking on what to do next, but he stopped there, and then I remembered.
Manny, is that the pearl? Ooh-wee! I knew I'd find her someday. I'm rich, 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 rich.
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Oh dear. Okay, so I'm gonna get us to the next stage of this game, I think, before I end the episode, which means this might be a little longer.
Glottis, go down there and talk demon talk to that octopus.
Heck no. I'm scared. I'm staying up here with you.
Talk to Geppetto. Excuse me, I need to sneeze. Okay, now that that's done. Oh, look at that. Look at the eyes. Look at the octopus's eyes. It's following us. Okay, we're supposed to go over here, I think. What happens if I-
That octopus is tracking us. I had no idea their eyesight was so good. There's no talking to octopuses.
I don't know. Octopi are pretty intelligent creatures. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
I can't get anywhere near the sub while that monster's guarding it.
I want to talk to Geppetto.
I can't get anywhere near the sub while that monster's guarding it.
Hey, hands off! Nothing inside Chapito's personal bubble but Chapito. Hey, hands off! Nothing inside Chapito's personal bubble but Chapito.
I'll bet that light is what's attracting the octopus.
Hey, hands off! Nothing.
Okay, I'm trying to get him to... I don't know what it was that I need to say to him, but yeah, the light is attracting the octopus. So... somehow I'm supposed to be able to talk to him and ask him to turn the light off. But if I do, then he says that no, he doesn't want us running off with his pearl. He's sticking to what this is why he's following. He's sticking to us like the barnacles on his eyebrows. So, can I look at these things?
Not quite as famous as the Pearl is the slimy, barnacle-covered old rock of legend. I don't want to get tangled up in those.
No, but here's what happens if I do this.
Hey, lay off! Hey, lay off! Hey, where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
She's coming back.
Oh, that's cool.
Looks like we're heading south! But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except the edge! Manny?
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know.
Can I move? There we go.
Getting a little blue around the edges.
Yeah, we should probably go up for air soon.
See any hint of that octopus swimming around here?
No, but I can smell him.
Let's see what all this is about, shall we?
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
That was a clue, by the way, for the future. Alright. I could sneak around, I suppose. Take a look around places.
This door's locked.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure the game is going to keep me from doing that because there's one plot-critical area I'm supposed to visit. Here we are.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Where is it? Oh, there. Yeah, it's behind the chair. Can't see it.
It's empty.
It's the litter basket. Here we go. We found her, guys.
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Interesting. Right. I'm just gonna move on and hope that something will end this bug. Like maybe if I look at this.
I like my old desk better.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna stop it here. Some interesting developments have occurred. We are on a new location, and that's a perfect place to stop this episode. I will see you guys next time as we continue to find out just what the heck is going on this little island on the edge of the world. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.